Hello, beautiful people. How you guys doing today? I'm glad to be in your midst once again. I always like to be in your midst because you guys are making me so happy. I like the way you guys are listening to us, the way you guys are sharing, and the way you guys are also subscribing to this channel. I'm so grateful. I'm really so grateful. Now, the rumor we are hearing from the palace of the Ooni of Ife is a strange one, and a lot of interpretations has been given to it out there. It's an alleged story. But I heard it from a credible source, and I felt like I have to bring it here. I'm sure you guys are aware that not too long ago, I think a few days ago or thereabout, we heard that the Ooni of Ife, His Royal Majesty, Ogunse himself, went to um, uh, uh, Akure. He visited Akure, and what we are told that he went for a function, but at the same time, it's like using one stone to kill two birds, and he decided to, stop over and also see the family of dear Queen Naomi, their strange wife. I'm sure you guys are aware that there has been back and forth here and there and stuff like that. So, and we heard that Queen Naomi actually moved out, and she has threatened to be left alone and stuff like that. So, the Ooni of Ife is alleged to have been going back and forth. So, he decided to use that visit, that very recent visit to Akure, to see her parents. And what we are hearing was that. It didn't go well, it didn't go well at all. But he's the Royal Majesty, he's the spiritual leader of Yoruba. So the real thing will not be put out there. But what we gather from the grapevine is that in trying to mend fences with the family of Queen Naomi, it sought to actually see Naomi one on one, but Naomi wasn't on ground. What we gathered, even though they didn't tell the world that, what we gathered was that Naomi got wind of that visit, and she decided to make herself unavailable. Yes, you heard me right, unavailable. Not out of disrespect for the Oni, but because man, the lady is fed up, sort of. So we understand that she allegedly left a message, and our source, gave us some excerpts of that message that she dropped for the Oni, and I'm going to just run through them, just the way we received it. Now, what we heard was that Queen Naomi, in a letter, the summary of what she was saying is, "How can you beat a child and deprive that child the right to cry?" Omo, this one shock. Oh, this one really shock. That was what she put there. Then she went ahead to say, "How can you eat your cake and still want to have it?" And she went further to say, "I loved you so deeply and so passionately. I gave you my years of innocence, my rawness, purity, and above all, my virginity. But instead of reciprocating, you feasted on my naivety and vulnerability and unleashed several layers of betrayal, and agony upon me. I called you my father because that was what you were then, but I was treated like an estranged orphan." Omo, okay. This one Shoku, this one Shoku. Then she went ahead to say, "I was abandoned on many occasions by the very man I called my father, you know, and especially when amalgamation of evil forces contrived to eliminate me and my child, Prince Tadenikawo. I could not come for you for succor." Now, wow. Then she went further to say, "At the height of the unending battles which made life unbearable at the palace for me, even from the very beginning, the only man I ever knew and loved, failed to provide me succor and refuge for me and my prince Tadenikawo." Omo, these words are heavy. Oh. You can imagine how she's pouring her heart out. I've never known Queen Naomi to be this emotional kind of person. In fact, as I speak to you, I've never for once even, by chance see her communication, her writing skill. But I'm sure as I'm reading this to you, it's funny that the weight of these words is like she's choosing her words so carefully. Then she went further to say, I took solace in God and embraced my spirituality. Yes, I think I can. This will resonate with so many of us. She embraced her spirituality. Because when things seemed not to be going well, she had to do that, and it was there for all to see, even up to now. Then she went further to say, I can't continue playing the fool or the second fiddle to anyone because of an uncaring man. I'm sorry, she said. You took advantage of my youthful exuberance and naivety and made me take an oath with you at the forest. Why did you do this if this is what it is all about? Why? Why? She cried. She went further to say, thank you for everything you have done for me and my prince Tadenikao. You are a great man. But like they say, there's time for everything. I believe that the time for me to take back my life has come. Oh my God. I feel like crying right now. I feel like just crying. This lady has seen shege, what you call shege in our local parlance. She has seen hell. Today, this flip-flop thing from the Ooni, I mean, sometimes I wonder what keeps this woman going because as a young lady who came at that age, of innocence, knowing nothing, you took someone like your father, you were looking up to this person for that fatherly care, love, and attention, and all you got was just flip flop here and there, love today, tomorrow this, and you allow this woman to be overwhelmed by so many forces all around her, and you watched on helplessly. I feel so sorry, and this is really I'm becoming really very emotional. If all this write off, is actually coming from Queen Naomi, I think I can believe. This letter resonates with me a lot because most of the things she's saying here are things that are already in the public domain. These are things that we already know about. So I'm left but to believe that this letter is actually from Queen Naomi. And she went on to say, like I said before, thank you for everything you have done for me and my prince Tadenikao. I do not take the opportunity for granted. Can you imagine? She even feels happy that she got the opportunity to have been married to this very great man of value. This spiritual leader of Yoruba race. It was a privilege. And she has acknowledged, even at this time, that she's in pain, that it was a privilege. And she's also acknowledged that you are a great man. Just imagine this. But like they say, according to her, there's time for everything. I believe that time for me to take back my life has come. This is the only thing I want to do now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Then she went on to say, I still believe you are a great man and a special king, much endeared and loved by your people. May your reign be great and peaceful. Goodbye, my father, as I once called you. Oh my God. This is the end of the letter, and in fact, without missing words, this is so touching. This is so heartbreaking. I mean, how did we get here? How did we get here? This letter just says it all. It just says it all because this woman has suffered and suffered and suffered, and if she's coming at this point to say, "I've had enough. Let me have my sanity back," I think we should the owner himself should grant her that plea and just set her free. She needs to be free again. I understand she's living her life now. She's moved on, and we should pray for her, and just wish her the very best. So this is what we heard, and I felt like what I have to come here, read out this letter the way it was smuggled out. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for being there for this channel. Like I said, this letter I'm sure has never been read anywhere, in the social media. But we got it and we felt that look, this has to be the first place to do this before any other place because of the special love we have for you, our fans. So thank you so much for listening to us. Thank you for liking our page. Thank you for sharing. And most importantly, thank you for subscribing. I cannot beg you enough. Please and please continue to subscribe. And we'll continue to give you the best as well. God bless you and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye bye.